on the table, white sheets around your skin, and when you are able, you will rise. Inside the bubble, have a deja view of you and your troubles here inside. There is no reason to resist, there is no resist to the reason, easy being. But still it seems that it's wasted on these tender years. Advice will fall on deafened ears. Every day when the sun is rising, it feels like we're starting again. Every day when the distance is winding till all we do is lose our way. Losing our way. So it's like Lilliput, everything's enormous. Everything before us seems too big. Where are the secrets? Who is it has the magic touch? When will I get to hold the key? And each distraction, each giant leap towards the moon, just retraction, water shrinks. I sit before the ocean, toes upon the wetted sand, rock that broke before all men. And every day when the sun is rising, it feels like we're starting again. Let's take the path in the distance that's winding to where we can all lose our way. Yeah, we're losing our way. Losing our way. Oh, I'm so glad that some of you stayed. So it's really great. It's been really great listening to people playing this evening. I was saying to Dixie, I'm old and I'm a bit, bit staid, and I don't get to go out to very many gigs. I do quite a lot of gigs, but what's really interesting, it's really interesting when you come and hear people playing their stuff, and it's really interesting just hearing them. It's not about, they've got clever shit going on. It's not that. It's this thing that each person brings. And, Spidey was like, what the hell? It's amazing. And then Biddy?
That's it,
yeah. And Ben as well. Anyway, I'm going to play a variety of things. This one, I packed up playing music with a band in, I don't know when it was, 2020, something like that. And so then I thought, what am I going to do? So I carried on playing guitar at home. And I wrote this little tune. And it took ages to write. It's not a very difficult tune, but it took a long time to write. And then I didn't know what to do with it, because I thought, well, nobody's going to hear it anyway. And I have 2 daughters. They got really fed up with it. And I said to them, what should I call this tune? And they said, well, you should call it Oh No, Not That Tune Again. So here it is. So it's got no lyrics on this one. I like a bit of that kind of thing. I've got a list of songs here, and many of them I haven't played for a long time, so I'm just kind of looking through. Let's try this. Okay. Oh, I've got some words. I need the words. I don't sing them very often. So when I was small, we used to be given prunes and custard. Prunes with custard over them, hot custard. And my mum naturally, and quite rightly probably, thought these were very good things for us to eat as children, prunes and custard. Anyway, my mum didn't know this, but my father used to say, right, as you eat the prunes, they'll have stones in them. You put the stones on the edge of the plate, and at the end of when you've finished eating, you count up the stones, and the counting goes like this. Tinker, tailor, soldier, sailor, rich man, poor man, beggar man, thief. And we would count them up, and it would determine what we were going to be for the rest of our lives. So this is a song called Rich Man, Poor Man, Beggar Man, Thief. Let's try it here. Better. a gypsy, will you tell me what the future holds? I'm but a young man and I'm hoping to grow old. So look into the cards, tell me what you see. Well, a rich man or a poor man, a beggar or a thief. Spoke then in whispers of what she saw revealed. Said I was every man and my fate was not yet sealed. Asked if I understand that the choice was up to me, to be a rich man or a poor man, a beggar or a thief. Takes his money from the neighbors of the poor. The beggar was a man who couldn't work no more. When fate did not provide, the beggar became thief. To the rich man and the poor man and the beggar man and me. Rich man loses money, I tell you what he'll be. Same as the poor man, beggar and the thief. The fortune of it all lies in the love you keep. To be a rich man or a poor man and a beggar or a thief. With family around him, the poor man's life is rich. With greed and avarice, the rich man is a thief. With faith, the beggar holds his hand out for relief. From the rich man and the poor man and the beggar man and me. Gypsy, will you tell me the road that I should take? This life is mystery and I do not do my best. All for and every man, learn it carefully. With love you'd be a rich man, wealth you'd be a poor man, faith you'd be a beggar, and with none of these a thief. Love you'd be a rich man, faith you'd be a beggar, wealth you'd be a poor man, and with none of these a thief. Thank you. Oh, went a bit awry, really. Oh, let's try a bit of the other guitar. I know. It's probably exciting, isn't it? It's brown. So I just had in mind to play you a song that I haven't got on my set list, so I'm just going to find it because I can't remember how it goes. I wrote this a couple of years ago and I've never played it, I don't think. What's it called now? It's called, oh yeah, when? It begins with a W. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know when. So I've been in blues bands for most of my life. So quite a lot of tunes I've written are bluesy. We'll probably hear a couple more later. This one's very bluesy. And it's called When You Haven't Got Somebody. I wrote it about 2 years ago. And I don't know, it doesn't feel like it's quite finished. But I'll play you what I've got. When you haven't got somebody like a train gone off the track, you can head off down the line, but there ain't no coming back. Home is where the heart is. So I guess I got no heart. Ever since the day that it turned to stone when we agreed to part. When you haven't got somebody and you got no guiding light, you can wander in the darkness, lose your wrong from right. So home is where you go if place to be. Got nowhere to run to, you're bound for misery. Somebody you're like a train gone off the track. You can head off down the line, but there My father had a Hillman Hunter. You don't know what one of those is, probably. It's a car, old-fashioned car. He had a Hillman Hunter, and it had a hole in the floor. So as small children, we would sit on the back seat, and we would watch the road going by underneath the car.
Like a
and as
car.
Sorry, exactly like a yes, except we didn't have to paddle. In fact, it would have been quite detrimental to our health to let our feet go through the hole. But as a consequence, we never saw any scenery, and we're not aware of anywhere that we'd been, although we could tell when the white lines were there and when they weren't, and so on. Anyway, this car, this tune, it's just a little tune. It commemorates driving out in my dad's Hillman Hunter, looking at the road through the hole in the back of the car. And hopefully I'll get it right. It all seems to be going a bit awry. But this is called The Sunday Drive. While I'm in this tuning, I'm going to play you a. Oh, I saw it there. It is. This is a more folky song. I don't know what prompted me to write this. I like it very much and play it very rarely. It's called Summer's Gone. Incidentally, if you like any of this stuff, you You can find it all on Spotify and Amazon, all that larky. But just fuck them. Don't worry about them. Just go to my website. You can download all the albums for free. They're just there. You're welcome to take them. Just take them. I just want people to listen to what I'm doing. And so, you know, it doesn't matter. I make money playing gigs and I do okay. It's called Summer Gone. Risk for me, this one. Not least because of the tuning. Summer's gone. The wheel is turning on and on. She is returning in her time and in her season. Time draws by, no rhyme or reason. Autumn falls, the winter's coming, soon it fades. From sweet to bitter, in her time, she gave me reason. The time goes by, time and season. The time ticks by, the days will soon be over. Days will die and night give way to dawn. Water falls and then the water rises. Tide and time will wait for no man at all. Summer burns, she leaves her mark on me. How I yearn, what will come for me? Autumn gives, but winter seizes me. Spring returns, she brings her song to me. Won't ticks by, the days will soon be over. Days will die and night give way to dawn. Water falls and then the water rises. Tide and tide will wait for no man at all. everybody. Thank you. Let's just get something else. Alrighty. This is a song about people annoying me at home. I think it'd be better here. There's someone knocking at my door. They've been knocking for a long time. I don't want them to come in, so I act as if I'm not here. I got strangers for my neighbors. I don't strangers at my window. I don't want them to come in, so I act as if I'm not here. I got too much information coming at me in the moment. I got too much information. Got too much information, it's everywhere around me, and there are far too many questions asked of me. Someone is asking me for more. I don't have much more to give them. If I give it all today, I won't have any for tomorrow. Someone knocking at my window, and they're looking in to see me. So I hide behind my hands, and I act as if I'm not here, 'cause there's too much information out on the window. I got too much information as to be. Got too much information, it's everywhere around me, and there's too much information as to be. All the people that I love, take it all as written. Simply let me be, no questions asked. All the people that I love, take me as they see me. No info ever given, no info ever taken. There's someone calling at my home. I don't feel inclined to answer. It's been ringing off the hook. It's been ringing out my number. Someone sending me a message. I don't want to read or answer. I don't even want to know it, so I act as if I'm not here. But there's too much information coming at me in the moment, and there's too much information as to me. I got too much information, it's everywhere around me. I don't too many questions as to me. Too many questions as to me. Got far too many questions. Far too many questions. Far too many questions. Thank you. In the village of all, the captain spoke about his plans till this fever broke. Together they danced it one by one. singers were silent and the words were wrong again. Please don't leave me here. I need somebody who holds me near. Please don't leave me here alone. Please just take me down to all the people in the heart of town. Please don't leave me here alone. Well, Mary and Martha and the doctor too, dressed for the theater, they arrived in Act 2. Actor was breathless and they'd taken his shoes again. And the priest was busy in the house of St. John, silent rooms with the oxygen on. Dove of peace was feeling strong again. She said, please don't leave me here. I need somebody who will hold me near. Please don't leave me here alone. Just take me down, lay me down in the burying ground. So please don't leave me here alone. In the village of all was a photograph frame, 100 faces at the village game, and it all remained the same. Village of all, a myth was told about a shaking hand and some bartered gold. The children sobbed and the children moaned again. She said, please don't leave me here. I need somebody who'll hold me near. Please don't leave me here alone. Please just take me down to all the people in the heart of town. Don't leave me here alone. Thank you. Thank you very much. Play something a bit more light-hearted. That one is called The Village of All. And there's a fully instrumental version of that with a kind of band arrangement on the album Too Much Water, which is free to download from harryskinnermusic.com. Right, we're going to try this. Now, a long time ago, I was playing at a blues festival in Burnley. And there was a guy there, who was quite a famous guy called Louisiana Red. And what I discovered was that Louisiana Red liked cider. So we sat at a table in this theatre called the Mechanics at Burnley, and we drank a lot of beer. He had cider, I had lager. I knew.
How much?
Well, it didn't matter really, because the reality is I was just drinking cooking lager and he was getting super crazy cider. And the point is that we got to a point where Louisiana Red, who sadly has passed now, but he said to me, he said, I'm going to give you one of my resonator guitars, because I've got loads of these resonator guitars that I don't need. And then every time I saw him, I tried to hold him to that, and he never did give me the guitar. Well, you'd think that would be the end of it, but no. From that festival, I went on to a place in France. And there I met this guy called Teeny Hodges. Teeny Hodges is a really famous songwriter. He's the guy who wrote Take Me to the River. Now, I mean, I didn't know that really at the time. And I didn't know him from Adam. But anyway, he was at a loose end at this music thing, and I was. So we sat there and we drank. And he said, what are you here for? And I said, I'm trying to sell some songs. And he had a little listen. I had a CD player, and he had a little listen. And he said, oh, it's cool. I said, listen, you've been a huge success. If you were to give me some advice about what to do in the music industry, what would you say? And he said this. Well, if you want to find the bone, you gotta follow the dog. That was what he said. That took me years to process. It seemed like quite good advice. So, anyway, here's what happened to Follow the Dog. If you wanna find a job, wanna get ahead, ain't gonna happen while you're lying in your bed. If you wanna find the bone, you don't know where to go, follow the dog. If you wanna get some money, go down to the bank. Ain't got a taxi, hit that taxi rank. Well, you wanna find the bone, you don't know where to go, follow the dog. Some people say this ain't the way, but they're wrong. Some do believe you wait till you receive, but they're wrong. Well, you're looking for something, you're looking for someone. Just one thing, no, just one thing to be done. If you wanna find a bone, you don't know where to go, follow the dog. do another. Keep going, keep going. Let's do a bit more.
Who's going to stop you?
Yeah, it's true. That's true. My neighbour next door, where I live, my neighbour stops me all the time. He's a complete twat. He really is. Never mind. At least he's got a home. Alrighty, let's try a little instrumental tune. I think I've got a couple of copies. Yeah. I made this little CD. It's called 12 Little Tunes, and it just has some guitar tunes on it. There's no singing on it at all, just little guitar tunes. And if you still do old school CDs, I've got some. You can take them. You can have them. If, on the other hand, you don't do CDs and you like these little tunes, you can download them. This is off that album. This is called On the Beach. There's nothing very fancy going on. It's just a quiet stroll along Hengistbury Head. That's all it is. It's nothing complicated. Hopefully it will conjure it up for you, and hopefully I'll remember how it goes. you ever so much. Okay, this next song is about a guy called Blind Willie Johnson. Blind Willie Johnson is a very famous gospel guitar player and singer. He's very famous. He was blinded by his mother when, as a young boy, he came across her in bed with the wrong guy, and she just grabbed the nearest thing, which happened to be a pot of what was called lye. It's essentially lime, and she threw it at him and it hit him in the face, and it blinded him from a young boy. So Blind Willie Johnson didn't have very many options in life, and one of the options open to blind people in America at that time would have been singing on the street. And anyway, he had faith, so he decided to become a preacher. So he wrote songs, he sang songs, and he had a church. He preached and he looked after as many people as he could. He had a hard life, and he was constantly protesting against the government and things that were going on. He was arrested many times and placed in jail. And eventually he died in a shack with his wife. He had a wife by his side, but he died. He didn't have any blankets. Died under sheets of newspaper. Died of pneumonia or something like that. Anyway, they lost his grave, and around about 2018, something like that, somebody finally discovered his final resting place, and there's now a decent gravestone there, and so on. He is somebody who, from America's point of view, should be remembered, being as they rated one of his pieces of music as being the quintessential sound of America. They sent it up into space as being representative of what American music was really like at its heart. So he's an important figure. Now, I've been a fan for a long time. I don't like everything, but I like where he's at. And this song is my song, and it's called A Meditation on Blind Willie Johnson. Starts where the story ends. A wooden shack where the railroad bends. Beneath the sheets of printed word, a man goes on, his voice unheard. All of the angels, they're singing hallelujah. Soul of a lion and the sound of a river. All of the angels, they're singing hallelujah as Blind Willie Johnson goes by. Mother, take the gift of sight. Blind your shame with mother's light. Hard the ground and cold the night. Blind the faith that burns so bright. All of the angels, they're singing hallelujah. The soul where the story ends. Forgotten town where the highway bends. Beneath the sheets the preacher sighs. I got 30 songs in my time of dying, but all of the angels, they're singing hallelujah. The soul of a lion and the sound of a river, and all of the angels, they're singing hallelujah as blind Willie Johnson walks by. Blind Willie Johnson walks by. Thank you ever so much. I guess we're running out of time. I think probably, yeah, wow, time's getting on. My dog will be getting lonely. What do we do? Should we do one more song, one more instrumental? Should we do that?
Yeah.
Is that all right?
What dog do you have?
A greyhound.
What's his name?
I'm going to try this one because it's just cheerful. It's quite a cheerful song, and I'm not sure I've ever played it in public. I did have a look through it the last couple of afternoons, and strictly speaking, I should be able to play it. I like the sentiment of it. It's for my wife, really. She didn't get it. All the things I wanna say. I got a heart full of songs I borrowed. I got a head full of nothing at all. So give me one more chance to say all the things you want me to do. I got a heart full of songs I borrowed. I got a head full of nothing at all. So hard, always go that extra yard to keep this show on the road, wherever the show will go. I know you need my care. I know that I am always there. In my heart I am head of a nowhere man. So give me one more chance to say all the things I wanna say. I got a head full of songs I borrowed. I got a head full of nothing at all. journey's done. So give me one more chance to say all the things I wanna say. I got a heart full of songs I borrowed. I got a head full of nothing at all. Thank you, everybody. Thank you ever so much for supporting the live music. Thank you ever so much for supporting Dixie and putting on the live music. I think we're really lucky that somebody like Dixie is doing what she's doing. And, you know, I've known her for a little while. I don't know anything about the full potential that she has, but she seems like the right person for the right thing right now. And so please carry on supporting all the live music that she's putting on, and understand that it means stuff. It's just music, but it means stuff. We're better off with it than we are without it. I'm going to play a tune. I'm really grateful to have been asked to come and play. I'm such old hat, you know. But I'm going to play a tune now. This is just an instrumental tune. Again, it's just something I haven't done for a long time. I hope I can do it, but I'm pretty sure you'll forgive me if I can't. It's called Fireflies. introduce you to the band. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. My name's Harry Skinner.